All rise. Support court with Judge Van der Bee is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1067, Daniel's case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You may be seated. Okay, it looks like Miss Daniels brought this case before the court. And what's your name, sir?
Michael.
All right. Michael, well, what's your last name? I don't want to call you by your first name.
Clough.
Michael Clough. All right, Mr. Clough. It looks as though you were brought to court
Unwillingly.
To be put on child support, but
Right.
she's not here.
She's never here, Your Honor. She never shows up.
All right, so tell me what's going on. Well, you know she brought you here for you to pay child support. So
Right.
what's going on with you all's situation?
I mean, not too long ago, she dropped the kids off. She was in a strange vehicle saying she was about to come up on some money, and I haven't seen her since, Your Honor.
Okay.
And I'm taking care of these kids. I got to go to work. I can't, they my kids. I had them, I made them, but, I got to go to work.
Okay. How many kids are we talking?
5.
5 kids? She dropped out 5 kids with you?
5 kids, Your Honor. No
And
clothes,
kept going.
No nothing.
Who was
kept
driving
going.
the car? Could you see?
I couldn't see.
Today, we're going to dive into a crazy courtroom twist where a father is dragged into court for child support. But the mother doesn't even appear. The worst part is that she vanished 2 months ago after dropping off 5 children in a beat-up car with no car seats, diapers, or anything else. She promised a payday and hasn't been heard from or helped since. This chapter sets the scene. One parent disappeared, leaving the other parent to work full-time while attempting to subsist with 5 children alone. The judge is shocked, but he remains composed. He didn't come to avoid help. He's already bearing the burden alone. The tension is genuine, the battle understandable, and the court is witnessing everything unfold.
These women get with these strange guys and, they give them this false hope. And so she was in some kind of old Cutlass with some 20s on it, and she rode off in the sunset. Haven't seen her since.
And all 5 of the kids were in that car?
All 5 of them sitting on each other's laps.
Wow.
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh my gosh. Are any of the kids in car seats or should be in car seats?
No car seats. My youngest kid didn't even have any diapers, I called my mom and asked her. She said no, so I had to do what I had to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long ago did that happen?
Like 2 months ago.
2 months.
2 months ago.
Have you heard from her at all?
Haven't heard from her at all. I sent her some texts when I got the letter about coming to court, but
Right.
I haven't heard anything since.
Okay. Did she tell you she was going to bring you to court for child support?
She did. And then she dropped the kids off, and I haven't seen her since.
Okay. So what was the conflict? Like, what happened for you all to get to the point to where she said, I'm going to file child support on you?
Well, I was working out of town, Your Honor, and I was sending her about $500 a week, but she wasn't satisfied with that. She felt like she should have $2,000 a week, and I just couldn't do it, Your Honor. I couldn't survive off giving her that much money, and I tried to work it out with her, and then I ended up getting a letter in the mail, which I thought was crazy.
Okay guys, so now the money fight is public. His father was sending him $500 a week, but his mother demanded $2,000, which broke his bank account. When he was unable to pay, she filed for child support and then abandoned him. He is paying for everything without any help or support while working as a cook at McDonald's and raising 5 children by himself. The judge is asking the right questions, and his responses demonstrate his struggles without any complaints. This section illustrates the reality of being overworked and still being forced to appear in court by someone who never shows up. It's clear that this man didn't come to avoid help. He's already carrying the burden. His job barely provides for his children's needs, but he's still out there promptly and rightfully earning respect in the room.
No, ma'am, Your Honor. I pay for everything.
Okay, you
Yes,
pay for
ma'am.
health insurance and everything like that?
All of it. And I work at McDonald's, Your Honor. I can't afford that, 5 kids, McDonald's salary. It's hard out here.
Okay, so you're in management?
No, I work on the line. I'm a cook.
Oh, okay, got you.
Best
All right.
cook out here.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Too bad I don't eat at McDonald's, otherwise I'll put your cooking skills to the test.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, but you cook other stuff, right? You can cook outside of
Oh, yeah,
what
I
you
cook
make.
other stuff outside of work.
Okay, all right. You do like private in-home stuff, so like if me and my husband needed a private chef,
no,
you could do
Your
that?
husband don't want the stuff I cook, Your Honor.
What you cook?
I'm not at liberty to discuss that in the courtroom right now.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, got you.
Right.
Right, okay.
If you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean, but you know what? I don't even want to know.
Yeah, you probably don't.
Okay, all right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and dismiss this case.
I appreciate that.
No
I
problem.
left them in the car, so I really do got to get back out there.
You left them by themselves?
What? The dog watching them.
There's a dog watching the kids in the car.
The dog watching.
Is it like a German Shepherd? I have a German Shepherd.
No, it's a poodle, but he's trained to watch the kids.
So you left the poodle with the kids.
Yeah, the kids. Yeah.
How old is the oldest child?
11.
Well, I guess that's not too bad. How old is the youngest child?
2.
Oh, okay. It's not
Yeah.
too bad, but
Yeah.
let me hurry up and get you out of here so you can go back and get with those kids. Okay?
Although there is some humor in this section, the grind is genuine. The judge jokes about his cooking and asks if he does private gigs. He responds, "Let's just say his cooking might not be what she expects." The laughter brightens the room. But underneath the jokes is the reality that he's working hard and using every skill he has to support his children and stay afloat. This isn't just about flipping hamburgers. It's survival mode with 5 mouths to feed, and the judge can see it too. Every joke is funny, but the truth remains harsh. Despite the humor, this man is still standing despite having strain on his shoulders that most people couldn't bear.
Right. If she wants to refile it in the future.
Right.
That's not saying that she will get what she's looking for, but she does have the right to do that. I just want to make sure that you understand that.
Right. Well, I don't think she'll show up anytime soon. She went to Miami to get a BBL, so.
What's a BBL?
It's where, they take the fat from the stomach and put it in the butt. Yeah.
Oh,
So
so like plastic surgery?
I guess. I mean, I seen a picture. It was 10 or 12 of them in wheelchairs at the airport. So.
Okay, well,
I think
all
we're
right.
in the wrong business,
Maybe so. I need to be one of those doctors.
Right.
Okay. Well, Mr. Clough, if there is nothing further, you are free to leave and get to the car to get with those kids.
Now that it's time for a decision, the judge dismisses the case, and it's obvious why he's doing it all. The worst part is that he left the kids in a car washed by a poodle. Yes, a poodle. With the youngest being 2 and the oldest being 11. The court is laughing, but it's a real dad under pressure doing what he can do without any breaks, just to survive. This section demonstrates how crazy actual parenting can be in the trenches. Yet the court recognizes the reality and dismisses him. The judge is shocked, amused, and really impressed. He isn't reckless. Rather, he is desperate and trying his hardest with what little he has. This finale is crazy since it comes out that mom left her 5 children behind for cosmetic surgery when she traveled to Miami for a BBL. While he's overwhelmed with duty, Dad forgets to mention that she's in a wheelchair following surgery. The judge responds with incredulity, then laughs that it's all wrong and that perhaps he should have been a physician instead of a cook. The judge tells him that she can go back, but no one expects her to return, and the father leaves quickly, to return to his children and his devoted poodle. This is the height of courtroom mayhem, with a sharp contrast between humor and tragedy and 100% true life. Case closed. One parent is pursuing clouds, while the other is after diapers.